Hey guys, I just wanted to do a how-to video on our new additional comparables feature. So as we now have a Co-Pilot that is a new product on our platform, which is our proprietary AI that has all of our data and can analyze essentially pretty much everything under the sun. But what we've also developed is a collection of tools that you can actually use to perform a more detailed analysis. So today I wanted to talk about the sold property search. Now, when you click on the sold property search, you'll see you can type in an address, you can say within the same suburb or street, property type, whether it's houses or units. You can even indicate a radius as to how far away from a particular address you want to look. You can also add advanced filters and also some advanced filters as well to make, comparison or sold property search more nuanced. Just give you an example. Let's say if I use this as an address, and I go back and I put the address in and I'll say house, any proximity within the 2,000 meters or 2 kilometers, let's say. I'm not going to say within the same suburbs. I'll just use the proximity. And if I go and perform a search, we go to the chat section here, and you will see that the agent is going to essentially provide you or spit out with all of the recent sales within that are 2,000 meters away from the address that we've given it. You can see that it gives all the properties that have been sold, the actual date, how much they've been sold for, etc., etc. And I guess the next thing that you would want to do is essentially, if you want to purchase a particular property, and this is one new cool little addition nugget of wisdom, is if I say, okay, I want to buy this property, and I use the description of the property, and I go back to and I would say, thank you, I want to make an offer on this property. Can you please tell me what the most fair offer would be? I would not like to overpay for the asset. And I just dumped the description in just so you can do a bit of a better analysis. The property in question that we're talking about is located on 142 Fox Valley Road, which is what you see here. This is the property, 142 Fox Valley Road. If we go back, so the agent will be thinking and will take into consideration everything, all of the sales, and as well as the description of the property that I've dumped in from the actual ad, just to make it more nuanced. The reason being is because it stipulates not only the size, whether it has sheds, secondary dwellings, on the size of the land that it is on. So it provides you with sufficient information for the actual agent to do a proper comparison. Okay, so what we see here in the chat section is that it gives you fair value, first offer, walkaway ceiling, and it gives you some further guidance, but under the findings, it actually gives you a detailed explanation as to how it came to that fair value and the strategies you need to engage into not to overpay for the assets to ensure you get the fair value. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and it gives you essentially a short answer for fair offer right now, sensible first offer, reasonable fair value, cautious walkaway ceiling. And we've realized this feature has been used a lot by our buyers agents as well as investors, because they not only do they have access to the recent sales within a certain radius or a suburb, but they can also perform a further analysis as to the value of the property that they're looking to pitch for, the walkaway price, etc. And if they go further, they can even provide some or obtain some information on the negotiation tactics. But yeah, as I said, I wanted to showcase that the sold property search that is now available under our Co-Pilot. And the filtering itself, as I mentioned before, gives you a lot of flexibility to see how far wide you want to go when it comes to the recent sales. Do you want to search within the particular suburb or the adjoining suburbs, etc., all to make the actual comparable sales or sold property search more nuanced. I hope this has helped, guys. Take care.